Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Persona 3 Gold. This is KaffeineGaming, and last time we got to floor 190 in Tartarus here. So we're done with Tartarus today. We're gonna leave. And we have social links to do now. I think we have quite a few days before we actually have to do anything specific. So yeah. Oh gosh. Oh, how sublimely the heroine I'm so sorry guys. Murasakino Ue is portrayed in this passage. I hope I got that right. She was written to be the ideal woman of the Heian period, the quintessential Heian beauty. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly too. Speaking of Heian beauty, here's a question for you, Katone. The chief criteria for Heian beauty was the length of a woman's hair, though cosmetics were important too. They used white makeup, plucked their eyebrows in favor of drawn-on ones, and colored their teeth with limonite? I'm guessing, or limonite? I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce that. I'm guessing it's a stone. But do you think the men did these things? The answer is they did both. Men they did all this stuff. They colored their skin, they had long hair, and all that kind of good stuff. I suppose it was an easy question. It was a unified style. Whether man or woman, every adult sported this fashion. Even though the white powder was lead-based and unhealthy, they wore it to uphold their standards of beauty, and it caused a lot of skin issues. Lead-based stuff is banned because it's really, really bad for you. Compared to them, you guys are. So yeah, and I remember reading something about geishas wearing a lot of the white paint more often than like other people did because of their what they did, and they if they didn't die, they had major complications later because of the white paint. I am worried about Ryoji-san and it is affecting my concentration. This is not good. No, poor Aigis. I have no idea what's going on. The Kyoto trip was so much fun. Just getting to see Akihiko-senpai in a yukata was enough. He was so much sexier than the girls in their yukatas. My friend told me I'm obsessing, but I don't care. Well, we're dating, so you can go away. So many things happened during the school trip. People got all crazy and did things they normally wouldn't do, like peeking at girls in the hot springs. Of course, the dudes are stupid for doing it, but the girls are scary for ganging up on them. You can say either one of these is the same answer. You either. I never want to be your enemy. That's good. Okay, we're gonna hang out with Akihiko again today. There's no social links, new social links available. You could work if you want to, but I want to see some of the other responses that we could get from hanging out with Akihiko after we've already maxed his social link. We've done one already, so let's go ahead and spend time with him. Okay, so this feels so strange. Having you in my room changes everything. It's quiet in here, isn't it? Come on, start a conversation. So last time we said, hello. So let's go ahead and say, that's easy for you to say. Don't get all quiet on me. If you're going to be so quiet, it makes me want to make sure that you're really here. That you're here with me right now. Come on, say something. Or do I have to find another way to communicate with you? Is that it? Okay, that's not nearly as raunchy as the other one. You heard me. Dormitory lounge. Huh? I missed your friends, you see Ryoji.
Oh, welcome back. You're late. Ryoji-kun was just leaving.
Hey,
Welcome
Ryoji.
back. Shame you weren't here.
Sorry.
I was hoping I'd be able to see you. I'm sorry, but I gotta get going. I'll come see you again. See you later, Ryoji.
Ryoji whispers into your ear as he walks past.
Could I go to your room next time?
What?
I'll be looking forward to it.
What?
See ya.
What? Wait, what? Oh my.
Are
Tony-chan,
you alright? Your face looks a little flushed.
why does everybody want to go into my room? I guess came down the hall.
Was that Ryoji-san?
Yeah, he said he was going home.
What was he doing here?
He's been coming here a lot ever since he started hanging around with Junpei.
But visitors aren't allowed here.
Yeah, but Mitsuru-senpai said it's okay during the day.
I don't think we need to worry about Ryoji-kun. He's dangerous.
Oh, here we go again.
Who? Ryoji-kun?
Come to think of it, he was hitting on Mitsuru-senpai the first time he met her.
I don't think that's quite what
But
I guess is talking
having him
about.
around us really cheered up Junpei-kun.
Well, it's not like moping around's gonna bring her back.
That's true.
What's the matter, Ai-chan?
I envy you, Junpei. I'm a machine, so I cannot understand how it feels to live.
But you don't seem that different.
However, it is more accurate to say that I am functioning as opposed to living. There are times when I malfunction, but I can always be repaired.
So if we were all like you, we wouldn't have to worry about dying.
What?
Sorry.
What is this conversation?
Hey, I don't have time to talk. I seriously gotta go study. Hey, shouldn't you guys be studying too? I heard math's gonna be a killer.
Uh-oh.
You wait until now to tell us that? Well, I guess we should call it a night then.
Okay. Your friends have gone back to their rooms.
I should not possess the gift of life. A living weapon is difficult to operate. However, I believe I understand the concept of loss.
Tony-san.
Should you ever be harmed,
Don't worry about
I'll
me.
try not to. You are very special to me. I do not know why, but I always want to be by your side.
Well, that's adorable.
I want to protect you. I apologize for interrupting you. I will leave you to your studies. Good night.
I guess his way of speaking is so weird. I know she's a robot, but still, it's like, what the heck? What the? More
Ryoji
cutscene?
Mochizuki is dangerous. What is this uneasiness? I am a machine. I cannot die, so they won't have to grieve for me.
What?
I must do something.
What are you talking about?
I don't want them to suffer anymore.
I'm so confused. You know what? I don't know if we're gonna get there today, so don't worry about it. Haiga-san doesn't seem to like Ryoji-san. I agree that he's a bit strange, but I think he's okay. But I don't approve of how he's hitting on all the girls all the time. What about you, Katone? Has he said anything to you? Yes. Hi, I'm Trish with today's installment of Who's Who. Today's subject is a lady in her 30s with a beauty spot under her eye. She can dance the flamenco, so I wonder what she'd look like with a rose in her mouth. Next is news. Apathy syndrome, go away! Oh, we're going up to the second floor here. Let's talk to these two. Ryoji-san is dangerous, I'm certain of it. Things are fine for now, but one day that will change. Please do not worry, though. I will be there to protect you. What do you have to say? He looks worried. I'll be fine, Koromaru-san. Huh, okay, we're going to town here. So let's head out and do that. We'll go to Polonium Mall. And first things first, we're gonna go get our fortune read. It's been a while. And I think I've caught most of these. I apologize if I've missed any. I don't think anyone else has anything interesting to say, so let's go ahead and get our fortune. The answer and the secret to life are passed on, one life to the next. Two lights now pierce through the shadow. The hour draws near. How do you fare? Farewell then. May your future be bright. What? What does that even mean? Don't worry. It'll all become clear later. Actually, the fortunes make more sense this second time around. So yeah, I'm going to work part-time at the cafe because there's really not much else going on right now. Our charm is increased. And courage is increased. Nothing really happens, but we get 3,000 yen. So that's all I really wanted to do there. We're going to be selling stuff later and getting a little bit of money and doing some stuff. Oh, more cutscenes, huh? Meanwhile, the dormitory command room. Mitsuru was staring at her cell phone with a troubled look on her face. Mitsuru suddenly stood up and dialed the number.
Hello? It's me. I'm sorry for calling so late. As for what to do with the new arrival, I would like to ask that you perform a full autopsy. If we find any distinguishing features, we may be able to locate her family, and I can't shake my suspicion that the Kirijo group is tied to Strega in some way. Because of this, I think it would be disrespectful to the deceased to cover up her death. I will, of course, take full responsibility. Huh? What did you say? Transmogrified? You mean the corpse?
Huh? Corpses don't transmogrify.
Judging by the post-mortem, we were certain she was... Understood. I'm sorry, but this must be kept strictly confidential until we know more. If there are any other changes... Yes, absolutely. Well then.
Interesting. So corpses, like dead people, do not go into coffins. And yet somebody who is dead, you take a guess of who this is, did turn into a coffin at night. So something's happening. Something's not right.
We'll have to wait and see what happens for now.
We'll get to that a little bit later, but for right now, don't worry about it. I'm still tired, apparently. All right, because we went to Tartarus. It's time for lunch. What's going on for lunchtime? What a coincidence. Mitsuru can hang out. We can hang out with her. We're not going to do that today, so don't worry about it. She's really the last. Well, there's two more people, really. So let's talk to some people here. Let's start with Junpei. Shouldn't you go home early and study? I heard math is really hard this time. We'll be fine. Oh, I'm sorry. What's wrong with me? I didn't even notice you were there, Katone. Alright, so like always, Ryoji is here. He's got the little whatever above his head, exclamation point. We're gonna have to hang out with him today. If you don't hang out with him today, then you will not get a second chance to do it, so, you know, there you go. Katone-chan. Hey, if it's alright, could I come to your room? There's something I want to talk to you about. Okay. Let's do this. Dorm, your room. I think this is my first time. I'm gonna say, you can say anything you want here, but I'm gonna choose a very specific line. I'm gonna say, what are you talking about? Oh, I mean, the first time I've been in your room, Katone-chan. It's my first time, but Ryoji seems to be lost in thought. It just feels familiar for some reason. I wonder if it's just something that I've dreamed about. Or if I wanted to see it so much that it came to me in a vision. I'm gonna say I think I've had that dream. Huh? Really? Wouldn't it be too romantic if we really had met each other a long time ago? Ryoji laughs merrily. I think that I did come to see you. Probably to become friends with you. But I got it all wrong. I'm gonna say got what wrong? I think what we have is different from being just friends. I think of people like Junpei-kun and Yukari-san as your friends too, right? But I can't imagine thinking of them in the same way I see you. Ryoji smiles.
You have such a kind heart. You shouldn't give so much of yourself to me. I'll probably make you sad. It's just a feeling I get. Even though you're so precious to me, it's probably wrong of me to feel this way.
Huh?
It's like a forbidden love.
What's so forbidden about this? Ryoji's voice trembles. You can sense the heart-rending sorrow that Ryoji is feeling. Alright, well we hit level 9 on Fortune, so we're almost done with this. Katone-chan.
Please touch me.
Oh god.
Make sure that I exist.
But what?
Feel for yourself that I'm actually here.
Huh? You gently touched Ryoji's hand.
Your hand is so warm. It brings tears to my eyes. Why is that?
I have no answers for you.
Please tell me.
I still have no answers for
It's
you.
painful deep inside.
Oh no. So, something is definitely up with Ryoji at this point. He's kind of told us throughout his social link that something feels off. You saw Ryoji off at the intersection. That, like, being with us makes him sad. So, who knows? Tomorrow's the full moon. But we don't have any shadows to kill. Man, this sucks. That reminds me, Ryoji didn't seem like his usual self today. He looked like he was about to start crying. Maybe he's been studying too much. Haha, nah, that can't be it. Alright, well I'm sure something will happen at the... tomorrow. Okay, we want to talk to everybody. I was trying to make sure we want to do this. Even though Agus is only a robot, her words really touched me. Huh? Agus didn't like Ryoji-kun from the moment she met him. Do you think it's because they just don't get along? Maybe it's more complicated. Yeah, you're right. It's none of my business. Agus has been acting differently lately. She seems to have something on her mind. What do you think, Katone-chan? Sure, I agree. I wonder what happened to her. Something seems to be off. There's nothing interesting on the news. Well, fine. Dude, I was surprised Aichan said that. Do you think I influenced her somehow? What did she say? Ryoji asked Mitsuru out? Heh, I'm surprised he's still alive. That guy's got a lot of guts. What about you? Has he asked you out, or... You seems like a real slick operator when it comes to that stuff. If you're even in trouble, tell me. Aw, thanks, Akihiko. What's up, Igus? I will make sure you're safe. So, please do your best on your exams. What? Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna spend the evening with Ken. Our social link should improve today. So, okay. Then, well, is it okay if I see your room? If I'm quiet, no one will notice. Oh gosh, is that alright? Had way too many men in my room today. Boys, Ken's face is very red. You decided to bring Ken to your room because Ken is most definitely 10. You brought Ken here.
So this is your room.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be staring.
You can say anything you want during the social link, but I'm gonna say something catch your eye.
Everything catches my eye.
Okay.
Especially when I think about how all these things belong to you.
There's TV in the corner. Ken is fidgeting. I don't know, I've never noticed that.
I want to give you this.
Huh?
Please, accept it.
Obtained silver key.
That's the key to my house. I mean, my house is long gone. But I've been holding on to that key all this time.
I really apologize if you guys can hear that. There's an aircraft flying really low over my house today. I'm gonna say I'll hold on to this.
Please do that. I want you to have it.
I think you increase to level 10 no matter what you say here, so don't worry too much about it. Ken looks serious.
After all this time, I've suddenly started remembering things. Like about how fun every day was when my mother was still alive. I never thought about it until recently. I tried not to remember. All I kept thinking about was why it had to happen, and how sad and angry I was. But I began to think about what it means to be left behind. I still think that my mother must have had regrets. She died and left a kid behind, after all. But I had a lot of good memories about that house. My mother left them for me. That key is filled with those memories. I wanted to give it to you, because you mean that much to me.
Oh, well, thank you. Ken speaks hesitantly, but you hear the sincerity in his voice.
I know I'm much younger than you.
6 years, right? Is that
I've
right?
been hating that this whole time. But there's some good things about it.
Oh,
I'm not gonna die before you.
is that positive?
I'll always be by your side. I'll never leave you behind. So please, smile for me. Please live for me. Please, let me into your life.
You can sense Ken's strong determination and deep affection. I have no words for this because obviously, you know, this was written most likely by an adult trying to mimic what a 10-year-old would feel. And I hate to say it because I'm not a big kid fan, but kids are pretty smart from a young age and they catch on to things rather quickly. So I don't think Ken is, even as a child, like, you know, as a child, I don't think he's completely devoid of truly what he's saying. But it is very awkward given the fact that he is 10 and I am 16 and then I am actually an adult, double that age. So, you know, we can now create, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, the King of Justice, though. Katone-san. Ken's lips are trembling.
Please, swear to me, too. Swear that you'll stay with me. That you choose to let me be there for you. Please swear it, right now.
So I'm gonna go ahead and say I swear it, because really, just, you could probably fall for somebody else in a few years. What? Katone?
I think I love you.
You have no idea what that means. I didn't know what that meant at 16.
A little more of your time, right? Can I...
Let alone 10.
Stay here for a little longer? Can I?
Alright. Fine. Just shut up. He spent a long time talking with Ken. And all we do is talk, which is really good. Nothing else happens. And I'm sick, apparently. Good morning. I intend to do my best to protect everyone. Something wrong? No, please do not worry. I just wanted to share my feelings. Okay, well, we're gonna actually stop here today. We have... Oh, Junpei's here in the corner. Should I talk to... I'll talk to him. Dude, I guess just flew out the door today. Ryoji's gone too. Weird, huh? Yeah, it is kind of weird. We're gonna go ahead and save here. So next time we have a lot that's gonna happen in the next episode. Like, a lot of stories gonna happen. So bring, I don't know, popcorn and milk duds. What else do you get at like I haven't gone to a movie theater in a while. What else? You got, let's see, popcorn, milk duds. I think I had Reese's Pieces last time I went. Oh, and soda. You always get a soda if you can actually afford the $15 it costs for like a popcorn and a small soda. You know, because pretty sure, I don't know. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed this episode. Next time we've got a ton of stories, so I hope to see you then when we finally get some stuff revealed to us that actually will make a lot of things that are happening make no sense. It doesn't clear up anything. It really, I mean, some stuff, but not everything. So, you know, whatever. And I hope to see you guys then.